We're so back, baby. The game is fun. The game is a battle. If it's not fun, why bother? My new phone lets me set a number of hours for do not disturb. It's perfect. My old one probably did that too, and I just didn't find the settings for it. But you see it there on the screen. It's the mech game of all time. Armored Core 3. This was my first Armored Core ever. It was my first FromSoft ever. And so it is responsible for a lot of shit, as I'm sure you would know if you've been around me for any amount of time. It led to some stuff in my life. Such as 9/11. Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, girl. So, like, everything you're getting right now, if you've never seen an Armored Core, good. You're going to be getting the exact experience that I got. And it's going to be magical. I can't wait. Let's fucking go. The chat window is too small. Dagnabbit. Maybe I'll make it that big. Didn't change. Change. There it goes. No, that's too big. Fuck. This is hard, okay? Eyeballing it. I'm gonna parameters as well. I believe Nova's playing Ace Combat 3. People do that to me all the time. Except sometimes it's Animal Crossing. I can no longer center this vertically. That's bizarre. Anyway. Kick it off. Open up. Time for your medicine. Where is it? A PCSX. I mean, my legit PS2. I see it there. Why don't I see it here? Wait, shush up though. They have to see it. It's too beautiful to miss. Amy will work. Not defy me. There we go. What? No? Still? Like literally 5 seconds ago you were working? What happened? I don't know what I did. Well, glad chat seems to be keeping busy. Because, I have some issues to sort out. Clearly. Okay, why would I be seeing it in the properties, but not in the video preview? That's never happened before. in all of my years. That is truly remarkable. Something in the way? I think it's this, but just in case. All right. Nothing like some technical difficulties to kick us off after a month's absence. Tell you what. Just gonna remove that source altogether. From the top. Yeah, now you see it. Thank you. Do not capture cursor. Don't worry about that image. It'll make sense shortly. Oh, chat's behind it. Oh, what? It disappeared when I put it in the emulators folder. What did I do to the emulators folder? Also, why is it in there? This isn't emulated. Perish the thought. Okay, that's fucking bonkers. My folder's broken. Putting a pin in that for later. For now, we got shit to do. Okay, and once more. From the top. Rope. Give it a minute. Doesn't like it when I do that. I get that. Okay, at the risk of fucking it up. Oh, I can. Okay, hang on. Sorry, enjoy the intro cinematic while I get this just right. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Really? No, that just... Here. Manual zoom! No, that's me. Okay, I apologize for the window size, but I don't want to offset the game window because that looks silly. Is this not the sickest fucking intro cinematic? Imagine you've never played a game like this before. You, like, haven't even been playing on the PS2 for that long. You buy a game completely off a hunch, the box art just looked kind of cool. And you boot it up to this. My life was changed. The 2v2? Down to 1v1 now? That's what it looks like when I use machine guns in this game. Everything dies. Oh my god, so cool. Still, to this day, one of the best intros to anything ever. Also began the long and storied tradition of, can you do that in game? Which sadly, a lot of times in Armored Core, the answer is no. There's just a lot of, god damn it, Discord. Shut up. Trying to stream. I keep fucking forgore that I have to do it manually now. Anyway, new game. Don't play on hard. It barely changes anything. It's really dumb. Opa. Face. And me. Oh, that's the thing I'm holding. Yeah. True. Mm-hmm. Yeah, as they always do. Uh-huh. As you do. Is that me? Am I chaos? See, that conversely is a terrible intro. Vibes rancid. Like, what the fuck does any of that mean? Don't worry about it. Is the game a little loud? It looks like I'm fighting with it. A pinch. Here, delicate touches. So delicate I didn't hear anything? Maybe that doesn't work. Anyway, we begin! Fairly standard tutorial mission for Armored Core, and by which I mean, what fucking tutorial? Get in there. Idiot. If you need a tutorial, you're not cut out to be a mercenary. Got the bonus enemies? First try? Finish off the rabble first. Ah, fuck. Okay, big boy time. Hello, bitch. You must be looking at my far less deadly colleague. No, it didn't work. There we go. Get him, Apple Boy! Oh, he actually did get him. Alright, I let him have one. This is the thing I loved to do when I was a kid. I get as high up as I can. And then when objective achieved kicks in and it freezes my controls, I plummet back to the earth. And boom, you're in. I'm a raven now. If you hear from AC6, they called them all Ravens in these games. That's why it's like a legacy title. That's why they use it in AC6. This message is to notify citizen 0824-FK3203. Don't steal my social security, guys. Of their authentication as a Raven, which includes the right to operate ACs in support of activities registered through Global Cortex. Keep in mind that your actions while holding this position must, at all times, adhere to the laws set in place for maintaining order throughout Laird. Reports of any questionable activities will result in your immediate dismissal and the revoking of all rights and privileges associated with being a Raven, including failing missions too many times. Good luck in your endeavors. From somebody named Lane Myers. Good day, Raven. Let me take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Lane Myers, and I'll be acting as your Global Cortex liaison representative. I think those last two words mean roughly the same thing. You can just use one. As I'm sure you're aware, Global Cortex is in the business of dispute resolution. Yes, of course. As we're all aware. The firm makes its money by hiring out Ravens, such as yourself, to clients in need of our special brand of mediation. In our role as intermediary, we arrange mission assignments, offer a selection of mission escort units, and provide access to AC repair and shop facilities. You have our full backing. All we ask is that you perform your best. How soon do we start breaking the law? About halfway into the game, I'd say. The mission assignments you choose to accept and how they're carried out is up to you. Global Cortex will not interfere with regard to these decisions. You can only take the missions we give you. Please note, though, that if trouble should occur during a mission, Global Cortex will not intervene on your behalf. And let me welcome you aboard. I look forward to working with you. So this is our operator. She gives directions. Alright, first things first. Be a nice coat of paint. We'll just do it all at once. Go in my usual. Pitch black with neon accents. Hang on. We'll make this one Omega Dark. Ooh, can kind of see the blue peeking through there. Nice. Okay, what's this one? Yes, this is where we will put the neons. Wait, no, I want that color for this. And this one we make more, balance it more towards the blue side. A lot more. What's this bit? Darker purple. Here? Dark. Some of the starkness out of that one. I could freeze the rotation so I could get a better look at one piece. That would make it a little easier, but that'll do. And we're ready. Let's get out there and earn our bread. You're now a legally distinct Gundam pilot. Alright, and let's open fresh up with murdering a strike. Yup! Don't need a consort. Easy money. Sometimes when I get the heebie-jeebies about something a game asks me to do, I have to go back to this. Because, like, if it's not as bad as this, then I'm fine. Just straight up murdering, striking employees. Yeah, it's fine. With the staticky comms as they explode, just to make you feel extra like a piece of shit. More Votum than Gundam? Yeah, a little bit. Good job, you've soiled your hands. You can never go back. You're now an honorary Pinkerton. Yeah, that's about where we are. Woo! Dive in the deep end. That's what I say. It gets marginally better, don't worry. Good work, Raven. We appreciate your help. And your ruthlessness. Few factory jobs have to be sacrificed for the greater good of society, then so be it. It's a harsh reality, but the decision to redevelop Sector 303 was made by the controller, and we aren't about to stand in the way. Sincerely hope that you'll continue to assist us so the order can be maintained. So there's your first impression of Crest Industries. Since its inception, Laird has been governed by the controller, a complex and extremely powerful AI computer system. Ah, that explains it. Needless to say, the importance of the controller's existence is hard to deny. All aspects of life for those living in Laird are managed and maintained by the controller. This is like the Internet of Things just took the fuck over. The toothpaste cup. Yeah. Yeah, they splashed into developing weapons of war. The toothpaste AI is creaming us all. Oh my god. There seems to be some discontent among Laird's population, and the number of uprisings has increased in recent years. Perhaps the very system that is Laird is coming apart. Well, that's pretty soon to call it. Who died today did so because they resisted the controller, but I still can't help feeling sorry for them. Alright. Early attempt to humanize our operator. Just to let you know that some people do have feelings in this universe. Bye-bye. There was a bot in chat. That's how you know chat is bumping. Okay, so that opened up another mission. But we're gonna do this one first. This is actually from Global Cortex, people we work for. Attacking our sports? Barbarians. You think anyone played this game and thought it was good to crush a union? Almost certainly, and that's makes me very sad. Yeah, no, the US audience almost certainly included some people who were like, violently crushing insurrectionists is good, actually. That was my overboost. It is very tricky to handle, but quite fun. I'm gonna try and learn a trick that I just saw online where you can maintain your increased momentum if you let off in the air and then just feather the boost. Oh, like that! I did it. Give it a second. Really tax my energy on that one. Duh! You may notice that some of those missiles aren't making it to me. ACs come equipped with a, like, anti-missile system. And it's kind of just random. So if for any reason you see me fighting another AC, launching missiles at it, and then they just kind of get zapped out of the air, you'll know what that is. Alright. Get back to the fun shit. Come on, where are the rest of you? I'm being paid by the kill here, folks. Does it? Hey! Man, stole my kill. Woo! Clean! Oh, got a heat warning there. God, you fucker! Fuck, I don't know who got that. Son of a bitch is taking my money! Oh. Yeah, okay, I forfeited that one. This one, mine though. Oh, shit. Fat fingered the circle button. Ah! How many of these does it take? Oh, just 2! Excellent. I was like, he's using missiles, why don't I? Oh, that's why. Fucker! I fucking hope not. Would have been even more impressive if you leave me alone and let me do my job. Oh, rank B. I can do better. Quite a pilot, Raven. I like your style. I don't like yours. Make a good team. Hopefully we'll have a chance to work together again. And he is never seen in another mission. Oh yeah, before I forget. Want to see something funny I also learned the other day? This is a combat test. You get graded on your performance. But there's something a little odd about the grading. So how's your day, chat? Doing alright? Making it through the week? I'm I've been going through a little saga. Trying to get a sleep study done. Walking Zafra through talking about herself after she got raided. Oh, she got raided! Fuck yeah! Let's go, Zaf. Maybe if I go long enough, she'll pass on the earnings to me. You might need to give me that walkthrough also. I am so not used to having new viewers. It's been fucking 5 years, and it's mostly still the same old crowd. But I know why that is. I gotta have more presence. Make some highlights on YouTube. I'm putting it off. Gotta get Vegas working in Linux. That's part of the problem. We did it! Let's see what we got. Right, weapon accuracy, 100%. Hack weapon accuracy, 100%. Time average, 5 seconds. Targets destroyed, 3. Overall evaluation, S. Yeah, sounds right. If I shot, I didn't miss. Ooh, mail? What could this be about? Congratulations, your test results are the best we've ever seen. In recognition of your performance, we've prepared a reward. It's an AC leg part, model number MLH-MX Volar. Oh, cool. So yeah, the accuracy in that rating is weighted extremely heavily to the point that you actively sabotage yourself by shooting more targets than you can reliably hit. Oh, and they gave me heavy legs. From Mirage. Start me off in a Crest AC. Change that as soon as humanly possible. Although there's not a lot of brand loyalty as far as AC parts are concerned in these early games. That starts to change a lot the farther into the series you get. But in this one, it's regarded as a rarity for any one pilot to use parts from a single company. All of their parts from a single company. Not yet. There's more story shit. Secure the mine. This one's from Mirage. Yeah, you know what Yuffie does with stolen ore. Uh-huh. That sounds equal. I would just sneak in a few extra pounds into their pocket, no big deal. Removed. Yeah. Gotcha. Let's see, what do we got for consorts? Dominus. Equips a dumbed-down AC hover mechanism for improved mobility and a powerful energy weapon as its main means of attack. Armor was sacrificed to preserve mobility. The unit is typically used in a rear guard capacity. Sounds like shit. Spartan? Well-armored unit designed to stand up to an AC. In addition to heavy armor plating, it also equips a shield used for deflecting incoming rounds. It can't fly, but moves quickly enough for most purposes. Oh, hey, we fought some of these in the intro mission. But they were, like, beige. Yuffie from FF7. Yeah, the joke is her last name's Kisaragi. Old Heart. Consort name, The Sun! Okay. An inexpensive unit, popular despite both mobility and durability problems. For what reason? Each of these mass-produced MTs is equipped with a rifle and a rocket launcher. Oh, that's why. They are most effective when bunched in small groups, but you only get one because we want to see you fail. Oh, there's Huntress. Close-range MT unit equipped with a shotgun and blade. The pilot has added high-performance boosters that allow her to close in on targets with ease. Her skill as a pilot compensates for the unit's poor defense rating. Okay, so now you're paying out the full bonus to get someone who actually knows what they're doing and comes in like competent gear. MT design emulates that of a quad-legged AC. It's specifically constructed for ground warfare and is both quick and agile. Given its lack of armor, the unit performs best when partnered alongside others. Yeah, so you can see my my cut of the reward goes down if I bring any of these folks along. Unfortunately, it has like a toggle as if you can bring more than one. But none of them are cheap enough. There is only one who costs 3,000 or less. So you cannot bring more than one, actually. I think I will not bring more than none. My name, this is my concept and what I stream. Oh god, I already fucked up on step 2. What is my concept, chat? Yep. Slice! Gotta love that shit. And what I stream, e.g. variety, retro, from soft, whatever. When I stream, sometimes I have guests. Yeah. Who am I see- oh. Bitch tried to sneak behind me. And succeeded. Oh, those were, pre-weakened. I think they were shooting each other, trying to get to me. Are these units manned? 'Cause you might want to reprimand them when this is over. Wait, what am I talking about? They're dead now. Ha 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 ha. Fuck it! Dodging out on the lock-on. Bitch. Oh lord, I'm coming. Easy. Objective achieved. Yeah, that's at 50% audio, and it is still pretty loud. Concept is you're a rude buster! They're not manned anymore. Yeah. Through that. Ah, message from Mirage. Nice job for a newcomer. We hope we can count on your continued support. Crest's notion that they are the controller's selected representatives is becoming intolerable. Laird has matured, and it's time to forge ahead to the next level. Okay, didn't mention Crest, first off. Thank you for volunteering that information, I guess. We here at Mirage are prepared to make that happen. Raven, it's time to make a decision. We're confident you'll make the right one. A dog, I just started. We're 3 missions in. Y'all need to chill. I'm 3 missions into the game. I've already gotten an email from my operator saying society is collapsing around us, and one from Mirage saying you need to pick a side. Yeah, let's blow off some steam in the arena. First off, me. Newly inducted into the Raven Order, this pilot's past is a mystery. Of course it is. Like all recruits, he, misgender count 1, has proven himself 2, a capable AC operator, but that alone doesn't account for much in the arena. Be up to the challenge, only time will tell. And we're up to 3, AC 3. Oh, my AC doesn't have a name. I forgore. Let's name it. Name in 3. Will it fit? Please, 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 God, please. Yeah! Ludo pasta! Okay, now I am ready. Up against Adieu in The Sky Dancer. He has little experience, and it is painfully evident in every respect. Well, damn, you don't gotta dump on a guy like that. His AC is poorly equipped and would stand almost no chance at the arena's higher levels. Garnered a small fan base given his willingness to try, but harsh lessons await. Like this one. Hey, what's up, Vivi? You bet your ass it's AC. The best one. Somehow society is crumbling under our corpo overlords controlling everything and cutting civilians down for daring to speak out against them. We have no idea how this happened. Yeah. I can't say the commentary becomes less subtle, but it does get a bit more nuanced as the series progresses. Oh, you poor guy. Ready for one of those harsh lessons? Lesson number 1. It ain't the gear, it's how you use it. Oh, fuck! You're pretty good. But I'm better! This little trick you see me doing, the little like B-hop here, is actually optimal. It lets you keep your energy topped up while still proving to be a fairly hard-to-hit target. As opposed to flat boosting, which would make you slightly harder to hit, but at the cost of way more energy. There's actually an NPC who teaches you to do this. Trafalgar, if I'm not mistaken, is the first one on the arena ladder to use it, but not the last. It also, unless your boosters are complete crap, still gives you enough speed to get ahead of most opponents' targeting systems, depending on their turn speed. So yeah, neat trick. I also love that the game teaches you its own tech. That is like... it is like one of the most blatant, straightforward examples I can think of. Reward? Already? Congratulations on your first victory. We hope you will continue to advance through the ranks. Yeah, me too. Each time you hit a certain rank, we will present you with an AC part reward. The reward this time is a back part. Model number 560 EO. Uh-huh. Oh, look. Ah. Missiles. Attack power same. Ammo heat same. Weight higher. Energy drain higher. Little extra ammo. Maximum lock 10. Okay. That's where it goes up a fair bit. Although that won't really help us in the arena. At least I'm pretty sure maximum lock refers to number of targets. I forget which is which because I know there's some missile systems that can lock on more than once on a single target. So I don't know which one that denotes. Triangle symbol is activating my Signalis senses. Where'd you see a triangle symbol? In the top right, where it's a spec? Or oh, you mean Crest logo? Yeah, they updated once they got into arms manufacturing. Thought the old logo was a little too soft. Wake up, piloting Echo Head. An arena pilot of great skill once, he's had nothing but losses ever since a certain traumatic event. Claims to have put it behind him, but there is no doubt that he still struggles with the after effect. Most wonder if he can bounce back. Ah, yes, he must have been there for... Fuck, come on. Brain, give me one humorously traumatic event. Literally one. God damn it, I'm just gonna trash this guy. Forget it. Oh my god, Brain, we can do better than that. First thing that comes to mind, he survived DashCon. How fucking old am I? He was there for Jeff Bezos' birth. DashCon's a good one. I have the right audience for that, it seems. At least one person gets me. It's annoying because this little pistol thing, he has a lot of stopping power. And substantial heat buildup as well. So he stun locks you and then puts the dots on. Wouldn't call it difficult so much as annoying, but... Fuck. It's... So, I have this thing I used to like to do, where when I finish an arena match, I like hop on their head. It's gonna take some time to master the spacing. I like your icon, G. Oh wait, I can see. Now it's mine. Shit, start and select. There was another DashCon recently? Oh, fuck. Strasbourg. AC name, Volcano. A true hothead. All he can think about once an opponent is in his sights is to engage. Sometimes he gets so caught up in the action, he will actually stop in place and fire blind. No respect for those afraid to take a little beating. Uh-huh. So, like... I know I'm below you on the ladder, but probably don't do that, I'm thinking. The stop in place part, especially, seems really bad. I don't know, maybe he knows something I don't. We'll see. Oh, not my best choice of arena for this guy. Heard it legit went well. Hey, good for them. The comeback story no one expected. What does Dash refer to? Because I keep thinking Rainbow Dash. Is it like an MLP convention? Or did I make that up? Is Dash the name of an organization? Dashboard. So it is just like a Tumblr general thing. Kind of a weird name for it. Although I guess TumbleCon wouldn't be much better. You hearing this music, by the way? I fucking love this soundtrack. And to be clear, Kota Hoshino is on it. But his contributions are fairly limited compared to what would become the norm for AC projects going forward. I think actually this might be one of his tracks. You can tell because someone's singing weird in it. Also, he's fucking in love with that, like, violin chord MIDI. Pretty sure that shows up in all his tracks as well. I stand on you. Yes! Got it in 2! On the other hand, there's been like 4 book cons that have gone awfully this year. Like conventions for books? For series? Any books in particular, or you love BooksCon? Let's see, do I have enough money for upgrades? Book pit? That sounds horrible. Wait, actually, let me get a look at my boost first. Make sure I'm actually upgrading. Drain, 27. Power, 9800. Charge drain, 4340. Conventions for authors and novels. Let's see. So what? Does like nobody want to read anymore? Is that the problem? Promising new Mirage booster model. Enhanced version of the CBT OO Uni. I won't. I shouldn't. I won't. I'm gonna. You gotta get that enhanced CBT. The regular shit just won't cut it anymore. Alright. We're gonna fucking crank it. Let's see how that does for my boost performance. Twinhead B. AC name Patriot. Oh, I hate you already. Twinhead W's older sister. She usually fights alongside her brother in the role of main attack element, and in doing so diverts attention away from his presence. Their difference in rank has ruffled her feathers a bit. Oh yeah, so where's your brother? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's no good. How'd that happen, girl? Thought you was the Vanguard. Nova, you're echoing for me. Anyone else got that? I break my Twitch. I don't hear it. I don't see why I would be. Based on my feed. Are you sure you didn't open me up twice? I have done that before, and I'm like, what the f. I've actually done it with my own stream. I was like, what is happening? Why do I sound like that? We zoom in! Oh yeah. Oh, I feel it. I feel the adrenaline, Eddie, baby! Now, once and for all, truly, we can say that we've got boost power. Hey, Clip Jesus going by. Come here. I'm not. Did that one hit? One thing I have nothing but praise for in AC6 is the UI. They put a lot of essential elements in the center of the screen. Thank you, Lord! Including AC Health. I do have a readout of their current armor value. It's up there in the top left, that really tiny number that's ticking down right now underneath my my AP. You can see how sometimes I would lose track of that. I'm on you. Yes! Wait, did I? I can't tell from this angle. You become a Metal Gear boss when you play this. A little. Wait, me specifically? Snakewood. Oh, I'm stealing that. Way you talk. I might just be in a weird mood today. He avoids being pulled into the more risky close-range battles, and for the most part only engages when a comfortable buffer exists. Opponent. That's not going to work this time. His AC lacks offensive strength, his fights can be long drawn-out affairs. Oh, don't worry. I'll end this quick. Isn't Snakewood an infamous Pokemon horror fan game? That does ring a bell. I think it might be. I'm pretty sure this guy isn't that, though. Oh, fuck. Okay, I still gotta get that down. Oh, you got the fucking EO, don't you? I heard that. Yep, he's got the pods. He's got AirPods in. Okay, never mind. Apparently ACs as early as Snakewood are doing it. And I did not pay very close attention. I think it's probably because Trafalgar was the first one to beat me doing it. And I was like, I gotta steal his tech. Also, this is an extremely shitty version. Poorly optimized. That's not a bunny hop so much as a... Chat, what's an animal that's only, like, mediocre at jumping? Like, they do it, but it's just not really their game. Human. Yeah. That's more like a human jump. And I ain't talking about Michael B. Jordan. Wait, no, that's the actor. Who's playing basketball now? Shut up! Not another word. LeBron, yeah. No, I know that one. But Michael Jordan is contemporary. For a second, for some reason, I thought that was his descendant, who also is playing basketball. They made that joke in Space Jam too. Oh. Okay, I'll give it to this guy. He is quite annoying. I mean, he's like doing okay or whatever. Acknowledge you. Respect you. You. Annoying. Sit still, motherfucker. Oh, and of course his anti-missiles are impeccable. Zap that shit on launch. Fucker. Why I don't use missiles. Somebody needs to make me a LeBron James "Scream If You Love Armored Core 3" meme. Shit, I missed. Yarg. Does Michael Jordan know he's in Shin Megami Tensei? I didn't even know he's in Shin Megami Tensei. What the fuck are you talking about? What would the scream be? You could probably find some really good screams in missions of, like, people's, like, dying whales being cut off. Cascade, piloting Signal. A former street racer, he savors the rush experienced when he turns on his AC's overboost function. You and me both, brother. Rarely stationary at any point during combat, he constantly jets to and fro around the arena. He's quick to abandon battles where he feels outmatched. Kinda took a left turn there at the end. Oh, but before I forget... Icon Steel? Sure it worked. Nope. Your fit is mine. Get to go to the games for free sometimes. One of her friends used to be the assistant to the Warriors owner. Damn, nice. I mean, I'd probably be into it if I got perks like that. A lot easier, anyhow. Ah, yes, a man of culture. That is still a midweight, though, isn't it? Now I'm curious. What? Okay, don't try to sword this guy. I failed to note the howitzer. That'll be my right-hand weapon of choice, too. I mean, left-hand weapon. You got them mixed up. Shut up. Yeah, once it's unlocked. I am also quite a fan of the howitzer. It pops the fuck off in this mid-range, where I like to just outspeed them. Really test your turn radius. Right, you gotta leave it on for longer. That's not gonna do shit. This is an AC4. Not a fucking quick boost. Come on. Yeah, you got no fucking stability. I can see you quaking every time a rifle bullet hits. Yeah. Land on him? I know a guy who works for a big tech company and gets free box seats at baseball games. They give him free ice cream sundaes, and it pisses me off. Yeah, that, that pisses me off too. Thanks for sharing. You. Relies heavily on his AC's weapon arms to carry him to victory. A bit over the top, he's flashy and popular. Many feel that his limited repertoire is best suited for combat with members of the arena's lower echelon and wouldn't cut it higher up. Yeah, that's right, you a fucking amateur. And I'm gonna show the whole arena. This is for stealing my money, punk. Base AC. Adieu mode. Yeah, you got a whole lot of firepower in there, huh? Real good for mowing down cannon fodder. Not so much for a competent opponent, though, is it? Where you going, bud? You scared? It's just the starter rifle. Come on. Where's those big flashy energy cannons? Punk bitch. Okay, now that I have my revenge, let's get back to missions. The payout from these is gonna take a while to be worth anything. So, we make better money from missions at the moment. Not forever, though. Escort transport. Mark him with the starter rifle. I sure did. And there, bridge. I know which. There's a part in the wild on this one. If I remember correctly. Let's see. Okay, so this is pre-construction near bridge. Yeah, I think this is the level. Well, at least these are fake construction workers this time. Also, that voice right there, that is the voice of corporate to me. Okay, so I'm gonna, this might be overkill, but I'm gonna save state real quick. Because I do believe there is an extra reward here. Ow, fucker! I don't want to. Oh no, this isn't the one. Is it? Oh, no, there it is! Okay. That is going to be tricky, though. What are these things? Are those construction robots? We are the Worker Brothers 3. Yep, just some tricky maneuvering here. Boop, 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 boop. Excuse me. Okay. And we're just gonna hang out for a second, wait for that to come back. Not my best OB of all time. So let's try again. I missed the platform. I missed the platform. Okay. Alright, we're fine. It was worth it, chat, for whatever that part was. Parts are always worth it. Because I remember where very few of them actually are. At least the ones you can find in missions. Which is not many, admittedly. Alright, I forgot. You have to, like, aim for the neck on these things. Alright, where's the last ones? Oh, these are Mr. Tough Guys over here. Hey, what's the fucking pile bunker for? Are you just, like, punching rubble out of the way? Press the save state button on the top of her special PS2. Yep. Got it in one. Don't you know every streamer is issued a special copy of the relevant game systems that has save state capabilities? Why can all the construction equipment just be equipped with guns? I mean, in a world with giant robots, pretty much anything that can hold a big hunk of metal level can probably use a gun. I don't even know it has a PS2 Mini. Okay, so what did I get? I have to find it now. Oh, is that it? He's a head. It's heavier. Map type. Area and place name. Biosensor, none. Computer voice, female. Okay, standard. Computer type, standard. Cooling, better. Better defenses, more armor points. Lower energy drain. Well, it looks funny as fuck, but it is almost a direct upgrade in every respect. Let's see, what do we got for weaponry? Oh fuck, the howitzer is available by default? I forgot. That said, actually not my favorite choice for missions. We're gonna keep this build mission-oriented. Just a little bitty upgrade for laser blade. Now you can actually sell parts for full price in this, so if you're short on cash and you've got some spare parts you know you're not going to use, that can be a good way to open up some more options for customization early on. There is no depreciation in value whatsoever between buying and selling. You can just kind of freely trade with the amount of money that you have unlocked at max. I think it's a neat system, maybe not suitable for every Armored Core, but it was great for my first one because I could just fuck around with the parts and have fun and make weird builds. End Employee Rebellion. Oh, this sounds familiar. Uh-huh. Because people can't just want better working conditions. It's got to be a plant. You know what? I'm done doing your dirty work. Let's see what Kisaragi's up to. Who gave them nerve gas? Yeah, that might actually be the better clue as to who's funding the operation. Oh boy, it's speed happening in the background of your mission. Uh-huh. They did say anything. That also includes your foot. So don't step on the transport. I used to struggle so fucking hard with this. I haven't in ages, but we'll see how this goes. I'm not going to save state for this. You can actually afford to fail some missions in early game. You got the debris back there, right? Like, you're going around it. Here. Pop some of this shit out of the way. I'm not sure if a car randomly left on the highway counts as debris. Okay, a bus. Yeah, what's up with this road? Did everyone here get raptured? What the fuck is going on? Further optimize my evil contraption. Oh, do tell. I didn't even know there was a contraption. Unless I did. And I forgot. which is possible. I am prone to foregoring. One thing I should prepare you for, chat, if you are interested in playing this game yourself, look up and look down are on L2 and R2 respectively. I know what you're thinking. Don't change it. There is an analog mode hack for this game, as well as many others in the 3rd generation of Armored Core. I personally do not recommend them, because I think the game was designed with this in mind, and I think it plays better this way. If you meet the game on its terms, and, like, take the time to adjust to the weirdness, it's really rewarding. I mean, I can't force you to do it that way, but you have my opinion on file for whatever that matters to you. And yeah, we gotta wait for this guy to get to the defusal team. We should be good to go. Not a damn thing in the way. Rolled out the red carpet for you there, bud. Did you see it scrape as it went up the... I never noticed that before. Whoop! Pardon? You too, man of confusingly, of confusing accent. I've created a ribcage of pipes around my house for the transportation of goo in Minecraft. That sounds metal as fuck. And I don't just mean the pipes. Hey, our first rank S. I think I've successfully gotten over my issues with that mission. Alright, please tell me something else opened up so I don't have to do the fucking... Okay, it's still there, but... Defend the monorail. Oh, that's a good one. And testing grounds. Oh! Oh! Okay, I want to do this one, but I might need to make some adjustments because it is a little demanding. Where can I... that? Oh, I can sell these. Barely an upgrade. Worth more in the funds you get. That's only worth 1,000. Why bother? Get a better generator. Output 6,000, maximum charge 28,000, red zone 6,800. Okay. I'm sure most of these top that. It is the starter AC after all. 60. Yeah, there's the crest modest upgrade. And here's the don't you want to go apeshit Mirage version. Lower red zone, higher calorific output, though. And there's the big boy. Fuck it, let's go on. Potion seller? I want your strongest potions. I can handle it. Okay, and... let's do that for now, I think. I want to get fancy with the back units this early. Oh, actually, this would be a good opportunity to use rockets. Okay, so that's a triple. That's effectively like around 2,400 a pop if you get them all to hit. Let's go with this one. Good ammo. Okay, this should be a solid setup. The reason I'm putting so much work into this one is there is an NPC who can serve as a consort later in the game, whose success as a Raven depends on you completing this mission successfully. We're actually trying to protect someone else going through their tutorial mission here from, you know, terrorism or whatever. Yeah, I saw that. I fended off one in the arena. Mm-hmm. So all other targets in this one are incidental. You'll see me firing at them, but mostly just to clear the ground so I don't get shot at nonstop. We do have to wait a bit. Especially by those tiny boys with the fucking crazy-ass laser. Helicopters move so fast! I might actually be safer on the buildings, to be honest. Because then it's just the helicopters taking aim at me. The idea of being an NPC's tutorial mentor is really cool. Yeah, it's all like, it's really just informed backstory for the mission, because they aren't like on the field right now. But they put you in the same area, or the same like tile set, I guess. And like, you'll actually hear her on comms as the bomber gets closer. And also the examiner, again, who doesn't actually show up that much, funnily enough. I guess this is all he does for a living. Oh yeah, one thing I love about this game that not enough games replicate. The color of enemies on radar changes relative to their height. There she is. I don't think it's on radar yet. I should be able to see it when it pops up, and it's going to be blue as fuck, because it is way up there. Man! Fuck you! Yep. Here it comes! Shit! Oh, oh, oh. There she blows. Hang on, let me try that one again. Ah. There we go. Oh, shit! Die. There we go. Easy peasy, a lemon is squeezy. Anything to help out a fellow PMC toady. That is a huge ass bomber. Oh man, the idea of anything in this game being big compared to later entries is funny in retrospect, but hey, we got an S. That's what I'm talking about. Ah, a letter from Regina. I heard you were the one that brought down the bomber trying to interfere with my AC test. Just wanted to say thanks for your help. Are welcome. Also, I like your icon. S rank. Okay, rescue the survey team. Oh fuck, I know this one. Man. And the monorail. Still trying to get me to end that employee rebellion. Do we see Regina later? Yes. She has completed her AC test, which means she will show up once we are ritzy enough to afford other ACs as consort mercs. Do this one. Oh, shit. Sorry, I cut you off. Oh. Bro, you could have said integral to our research efforts. No one's judging you. Yep. Ah, consort select. We got Spartan, Coldheart, Huntress, Appleboy! This guy was in our test! Remember? He didn't look like this, of course. He's also got a new paint job. His unit is befitting to his status as a newly inducted Raven. He's an honest young man, but there are questions as to whether he can make it as a mercenary. He's yearned to become a Raven ever since he was a boy. Sounds like a Gundam protagonist. This would have been us in another game. Oh, Fragile is upgraded. At least I think this was somebody we'd seen before. Unit designed to be ultralight and very maneuverable. The pilot takes great pride in his ability to confuse opponents. Sadly, his AC has a number of part conflicts and suffers from energy consumption issues. Yeah. I don't know. 9K pretty much just because it's an AC at that point. Oh, and here's this fucker. Actually, competitor most agree that this overly simple tactic would not cut it were you to compete against the arena's better pilots. Can we focus on the mission? We are not in the arena. Dude is an arena fiend. Literally only took a mission because there were terrorists there. Whatever, I don't need help. I'm a lone wolf. I hunt in packs of one. Oh fuck, I still have the rockets. Oh well. Not like I was gonna use my missiles anyway. Come get me! Let's see what you got. You're facing the wrong way. My dude. Okay. There we go. That was a goofy little dance we did, but figured it out. I figured it out. He died. Awkward place to fight, guys. Are you sure? You sure you want to do it here? We should do the DBZ thing. Find an empty cliffside over which to settle our differences. Yeah. Them rockets do kind of hurted it. Yes. Oh, double! Fuck yes. Bro, you just took out your own guy. I'm not fussed about it, Lane. Motherfuckers need to learn to check they fire. You just, like, not have a radar or what? Whoa! I didn't think he would survive. Finish my stream. How's AC3 going? Great! Ignore that I lost like 60% of my AP this mission. I love that guy's line. Power has been restored. Zaf, you should have permissions for VIP Lounge. Join me. On my Discord server, that is. Okay, B, we'll take that. AC repair took a big chunk out of my reward fees. Makes sense. There's a lot of repairs done. You've got mail. Every mission in AC1. It's sub 2000. Hey, what's good? Welcome. Raven, let me start by thanking you. Power interruptions resulting from rerouting adjustments are not uncommon, but the timing of this most recent one is highly suspicious. Yes, it was always a ploy by one of the other corporations. We know how this dance goes. Oh, well, buckle up. This is where I started. More than that, it was like 7. It was truly absurd. They went completely ham on the 3rd generation. Truly a gold mine. That's Hazel Redfield in my server. He has a funny Twitch. Oh, shit. Fuck you doing here? Oh, I could have sworn that was her. That's the kind of intro she makes when she joins the call. Oh, I was so confused for a second. Oh, did you like pop in and then back out? I couldn't even bring up my Discord in time. You bitch. One guest at a time. Nice. I mean, I could have on more commentators. I just, you know, this is a weird place to meet people, like, in a stream commentary, so maybe we save that for later. Okay, so next arena opponent. What is this supposed to be here? Is that a Firefly? His AC's name is Firefly. Right. Yeah, the bulb. Why does it have, like, cruncher claws? What's the theme there? Wait, it's a Firefly with a vice. I get it! There's no defining traits in either AC setup or combat style. Okay. So, I'll smoke them. So, have you played AC2? Oh, man. I was gonna say, that is very, like, structurally similar to the third generation. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these ACs are some real clunkers. I think this is by far the slowest generation. I kind of love it, though. Yeah, I'm telling you. I just warned my chat against changing it before you hopped in. These games were not designed with analog in mind. Last Raven is the only PS2 game that came standard with... Oh, no, I'm sorry. The first one was Nexus, and then I think Last Raven was right after that. So there are two in third gen that have analog controls. And let me tell you, Last Raven also being independently one of the hardest fucking games in the series does not help. Yeah. Nineball makes sporadic appearances in Gen 3. I don't think he's really canon to most of it. I sit on you. Look forward to the group stream with both Hazel and Zafra. Okay, that is an extant possibility because those are the two people who have so far said that they are down to play Buckshot Roulette multiplayer. They were fucking cooking. FromSoft was going crazy. Like, we are the only mech developers. We must make up the difference in volume. Okay, so here's the little brother. He is most often accompanied by his sister when participating in missions. His role is the closer, stepping in at the last possible moment to finish the job. Okay, so can you, like, handle yourself, bucko? See what he's closing with, though. Those back parts, that's some shit you see on, like, top-tier ACs in the... Yes, there were many parts that were deliberately designed as throwbacks to well-loved and greatly missed designs. Yeah, I got really fucking excited with the one. There's like an asymmetrical chest that has a cone on one side and a and like a flat disc on the other, like right up in front, about chest level. Oh, does he have that one? I was not paying enough attention. Yeah. That one is super iconic because one of the antagonists in this game uses it. That's one of the first chests most people vividly remember getting their asses handed to them by in this game. Which is a weird thing to latch onto, but you know. There's no like human faces anywhere, so. Unfortunately, I think you have to beat that guy to get the part, and he's supposed to be an unwinnable boss. So he's actually pretty tough. I might be mistaken. It might just show up in the shop. For real. At least give us the parts. Like... Because we'll be able to tell. Somebody will be able to tell. They'll be like, oh, I know that. I know those parts. Do you not get a rematch? Nope. I don't think that exact AC ever shows up again, actually. Because they're kind of special. Oh wait, it doesn't change my So this is fun. As you go through the rank tiers, it changes your description. So this is the first one. Newly inducted, pilot's passing mystery. Yeah. Let's move up into D. Raven is afraid of heights. It's only when he's piloting an AC that the fear is suppressed. Once strapped in, he takes to the skies and is a skilled aerial combatant. Piloting technique makes up for his comings. Okay, so this dude is like, I want to fly high, free bird, but only when he's in the robot. Which apparently sucks. Special how? You'll see. I don't want to spoil it. So sorry, what were you going to say, Zaf? Rip. Streamer's curse. Man, if PCSX2 had the kind of like stable net play that DuckStation has, y'all would never see me again. I'd be playing this game for the rest of my life. I'd just be in a dungeon somewhere, grinding the real world arena ladder. Oh yeah, that is so awesome. It's funny too because like it is the epitome of, yeah, people are still playing. that sort of thread would like come up on Reddit and shit every few months or so. It's like, I want to try this, but are people still playing it? And everyone would be like, yeah, I'm on it right now. Yeah, it was very sad. Oh. Yeah, fuckers. You can very clearly tell why they did that. Oh shit, I didn't check your audio levels. Talk for a second. Oh, that is much wider. Okay, that might be an issue. Because I tried to mess with the volume earlier, and it didn't seem to do anything, so I might have to reset. Oh fuck, alright, I got a bunch of emails. Hang on. I'm gonna save. I know it's louder, don't worry about it, I'm fixing it. That was to chat. Holy shit. This thing gets serious when you interrupt. There you are. I think so. Yeah, so I like to use Balatro as a point of comparison now because it is just so perfect and like distilling this formula. Even though I think Buckshot Roulette was first in this case, but it's like, you know how Balatro, for the chat, you know how Balatro is like card games but with perks. You know, it's got all these extra bonuses and shit. This is kind of the same thing for Russian Roulette. Which is weird, I know, but it's fun. It's crazy. And they added a multiplayer mode for free. Game's like $4, by the way. Thanks, guys. And yeah, it is perfect for a game like that. I have a feeling they were working towards it the whole time. And like the single player was just a teaser. All right, congratulations on your new rank. In recognition of your advancement, we are awarding you with the MGP VE905 generator part. Please check the garage. New generator. This one's from Fixer, title None. Looks like we'll be facing each other soon. Don't worry though, I'll be in top form. Your defeat should be quick and painless. Alright. Here's one from Royal Mist. Also, title None. Are you familiar with the name Fixer? If you should get any mail from him, I recommend taking his advice. This is a warning from me to you. There are unwritten rules, even in the arena. Tread carefully. Yeah, all the advice he gave me is you're gonna die, so... Where is Fix? Oh, he's right there. I'm gonna beat his ass. Oh, but first. A relatively new contender. He's advancing steadily, but still has much to learn. Progress through the upcoming tier of opponents should provide clues as to any noticeable strengths or glaring weaknesses. That brings the misgendering count up to 5. Game assume, man. Welcome to PS2. Is that a fucking cactuar in the emblem? So this guy, tell me someone is reading this. His goal in each battle is to get behind his foe, thereby gaining the upper hand. You're on tank treads, my guy. Even the game is like, this is a terrible idea. How did you get this far? Bruh. Yep. Never... Yeah. I never said he was smart. Well, he's apparently smarter than at least 10 other pilots here. Are you gonna fucking boost over my head? Assault boost? Is that... Oh, yeah, I think this was the first game with that. They call it overboost in this, but... I want to get him in midair with the sword so bad. Oh, shit. Sound effects are still pretty loud. Hope it's not drowning you out when you talk. Yeah, fuck you too. How many guys can I beat by just spamming the rifle? There's a lot of stock on this rig. I've upgraded to like the next best rifle. I'm still on default radar. The whole body is stock, except for the head. So that's the starter rig. As you can see, I am not far off. Unfortunately, my arena winnings still are not such that I can really go crazy with upgrades. Don't think. Well, it goes up to a pretty respectable amount in this one, but that's mostly because there are way more opponents. Okay, so this actually has the highest... This has the highest heat rating of all the machine guns, so I'm gonna try some shit. That's enough. No, that's Last Raven, and they don't break forever, but they can break mid-mission. Like, your arm can just pop off. Not great. Let's try this out. Yeah, Fixer likes this. His innate understanding of AC warfare tactics and strategies surpasses that of any other pilot, but his own record is surprisingly inconsistent. Were he to apply himself, most believe he would rank among the arena's best. Yeah? Instead, he's picking on losers down here. Apparently roughing them up for lunch money, based on what Royal Mist is trying to tell me. There's rules in the arena, kiddo. Gotta watch your step. Oh, don't get yourself trapped over there. I would have to play it first. But I'm not ruling it out. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, they probably saw the only mecha game at the time and were like, yeah, we'll do some of that. Like, was Gundam even that active during the PS2 era? I'm sure Gundam fans were playing, well, I mean, but like, in terms of games, like, I'm sure Gundam fans were playing their output, but was anyone else? I don't think that was until PS3. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay, well, this is unfortunate. Later! I think I did play a Gundam game on PS2, actually. But it was not very good. Even by my standards at the time. Nothing to say? No cryptic threats? Fuck Fixer. All bark and no bite. Oh, I know Chain Impact. There's an emission later. Okay, so that instantly bombed. That gun just does not have enough ammo. But what if? Back unit. There it is. 73,000. Okay. Fine. I would have to sell some shit. Let's see. How much money does we got on the back burner? Oh yeah, I forgot. They gave me a generator. Better output. Better weight and output. Not a fan of that max charge, though. How hot it gets. Actually, you know what? For that output, I'll take it. Might regret this. Generally, I don't when Mirage is involved. There. I can afford it. see how much ammo that gives me. I can't do math, so... It adds 20% to your ammo capacity on any shell weapons. 420, no full auto in the building. So what? No. $50. Pretty solid jump. Okay, let me see if I can get back that one. Back missile on. So I can put it on models. Huh? Yepper. Oh yeah, the head. And for the paint, sample color, that's fine. This will be my mission bot. And this will be my arena bot. Alright, let's fuck up Chain Impact. I don't miss them particularly, to be honest. Always seemed like a really big commitment. Oh yes, that output is tasty. Yeah, I don't think they knew yet. Maybe they did. What's Girin's Greed? I was mentioned Girin's Greed. Yes, too. Is that a Gundam game? Familiar? Ah. People fucking love exploring that, don't they? Fascism 1. What's Karasawa? It's a really fucking cracked laser rifle that's in, like, every single Armored Core. AC name Megalo. Dud. This guy's got hover legs. And a sniper rifle. Weird combo. Not as uncomfortable as all the people dressed up as stormtroopers at Disney, huh? Yeah, me too, to be fair. And it's like, look, if you're media literate and you really do just appreciate the fashion, fair dues. It's not like fascists designed those armors, but just the sheer prevalence of it, and like there's just something really insidious about kids getting their picture taken next to stormtroopers. Did you forget that they nuked Australia? they they blew up Malaysia with Africa. I love the paint on this AC. What the fuck? What is it? What? She's a duck. An optimist. Her combat strategy. Yeah, you are susceptible to propaganda, including my big blue boat. Because like the boat is yellow in the emblem, but then like the chest is blue on the AC. I don't get it. I figure you'd want the legs to be blue because it's like they're carrying the boat. Her AC is designed for looks, and the random part layout makes it hard to anticipate her moves. Yeah. So she has a moonlight and a rocket launcher. Oh shit, I keep wanting to buy a part when I get through with arena matches, and then I go to the shop and I can't remember what I want. Fuck. Bunny hop circle strafe? Oh yeah. I mean, not against real people. They know what they're doing. But real ACs in single player, abso-fucking-lutely. I was just telling chat earlier, there's actually a few NPCs in the game who also do this. So, like, the game teaches you its tech. Organically. Like, you're just learning from more skilled pilots how they handle their machines. It's so cool. Oh, I love this game. Good to be home. Pressed product sponsor. No thank you. I use Sensodyne, actually. Our newest FCS part. Yeah, okay. I'll try it. No promises. Screen is down. Lock speed is up. Walk type wide and shallow. No? Actually be able to put it to work. I mean, they do look cool. Like, I think that's kind of the point, though, is like, to what end? Yes. Okay, I remembered. The most important part in AC3. Now I just have to remember what button it's on. Hang on. L3. Oh, fuck. Can I change that? Anything? There's gotta be something here. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to use the control stick. I've been using the D-pad, but... No, I don't think that'll be necessary. I mean, it's not that big a difference. This one, like hundreds of hours. The rest of them, not as much. I think it was inevitable, and it is. It's definitely interesting. It does add um a wrinkle to fights in terms of tempo that I like. It's, you know, I can't help myself. It reminds me of Dark Souls, and it makes it feel like the mech game is just turning into a medieval combat fighter. But like on paper, it is a good addition, and I won't dispute that. It's and the fact that it applies to larger machines as well gives you some kind of feedback in those instances, which was a problem with these games as well. It wasn't just in Dark Souls where that was an issue. Honestly, these games do have more in common with the series than most people would think. Oh, the babies. Yeah, for sure. And that is something I like about it as well. I'm gonna be honest, and this might be a hot take, but AC4 and For Answer fans are spoiled as fuck. We were never gonna get that level of speed again. They said it straight up. These games are too fast. Which is funny because, like, if you actually measure, you know, if you eyeball how fast the ACs are actually going, AC6 is getting back up to that level. It's maybe not quite there, but it's close. The difference the difference is in the UI. In AC4 and For Answer, there's this effect applied to everything where the heads up display can't keep up with how fast the AC is going, which is great. It makes it feel like way more like blistering, gives you a greater sense of momentum, but it's fucking awful for actually playing the damn game. I would know, I was there. It's just one of those things. It's the thing they're good at, and they want to be rewarded for that. It's kind of the same deal with fighting games. Like, this is how the Smash 4 stage selection got so stagnant. Or not Smash 4, Ultimate. Like, it's all just Battlefield now. And it's like, because they've already developed the meta, and they don't want to entertain the possibility that they may have misplaced some characters based solely on their performance in different stages. When, like, is that not an integral part of the game? Navigating the stage? Like, I feel like that should be something you look at when picking your character. But I like these slower ones. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. There's not enough strategy in it. And I like the strategy. This is what compelled me to regard Armored Core as an action RPG, even before I started going on my rants about yeah, welcome to the motorcycle leg. I would say legs, but I don't see more than one there, do you? Pilot with exceptional skill, but very much in need of a few lucky breaks. Yeah, no kidding, he's only got one leg! I like how whoever's writing these is clearly biased, because on one they'll be like, yeah, this guy's no good. His AC's holding him back. And then this one they'll be like, the handful of fights aren't enough to pay for upgrades, but the tough losses are making him a better pilot. He'll do fine once his luck turns. Welcome back, Kibete. Oh, Eski's here too. What's up? Wait, you've been here, haven't you? All a blur. I'm having too much fun. Whoa! I didn't mean to go that high, but he said, oh, I got you beat. Check this. So that little swoosh there, that's the extension doing its magic. It's a quick turn part, which would get folded into the boosting mechanics starting in AC4, which I think is the smartest thing they could have done, because it's awesome. I love being able to pivot my mech. It's one of those things, like in this game, it basically shuts out all other extensions, because what could possibly be more valuable than the ability to not get flanked? Like, oh, this one boosts backwards. Oh yeah, it's so useful. Like, I can't already do that. This one adds more missiles to your missile launchers. Uh-huh. Right. Thanks. Cool idea. And then they have some missile intercept, which the ACs have missile intercept by default. They don't need an extension for that. I mean, the built-in missile intercept is kind of crap, but... And then this apparently provides emergency energy recovery. I've never even bothered using it, so I don't know how the fuck that works. Because it sounds like an awful idea, relying on your extension to get you out of poor energy management. It sounds like you're going to be right the fuck back in there. Oh hey, it's one of the consorts. Night Flyer. Energy consumption problems. Guessing from the legs and the chest combined. Quad legs use a lot of energy, and I believe that is an EO model unit. Nope. The only benefit to quad legs at this stage is similar to tank treads. They can fire rockets or grenade launchers without stopping to aim. Yeah. Actually, there are a few kinds of weaponry that work like that, not just grenade launchers. There's like chain guns and stuff that's, you know, like anything that's regarded as heavy weaponry. Quads can just use on the go. Damn. Add not enough armor to the list of part conflicts. Because what the fuck was that? Grav says, this is quite fast-paced. Oh my god. Don't show him Armored Core 4 or for answer. He would pass the fuck out. Lack of armor plating. Nostrils flare. You play Warframe, it can't be worse than that. True! To be fair, I think in-universe Armored Cores are moving a lot faster, but in terms of player experience, yeah, Warframe is kind of insane for that. Speaking of which, how are you doing on the story? Have you played it in a while? Nice. So, what'd you think? Yeah. I am right there with you, to be quite honest. I want a whole game full of that aesthetic. The Scaldra are so sick. Like, why can't they just replace the Grineer? And it pains me to say it, because I like the Grineer too, but fuck, man. They said they weren't gonna make a proto frame for every Warframe, but I have a funny feeling that they're gonna walk that back. Because, like, the response has just been so overwhelmingly positive, and now everyone is clamoring for, when's my Warframe gonna get a proto? When's my Warframe gonna get a proto? Yeah, they're definitely not doing them in order, which I kind of like, because it's nice to have a little curveball here and there. Also, a lot of my favorite frames tend to be, like, very new, so I have to wait ages for anything cool to happen to them. Like, I'll be hitting my 40s by the time we get a fucking Voruna heirloom skin. Yeah, absolutely. What exactly is a proto frame versus regular frame? I told you about it the other day, didn't I? When I went on the big ramble about the Warframe lore? Did we not get to that part? I don't want to get into it here because, like, tremendous spoilers, but oh, this bitch is never gonna see me again. What? How does he turn so fast? Oh, I'm behind him. Got a little Tom and Jerry with that laugh there. I don't know what came over me, sorry. I melt your big tanky frame. Well, there was one guy early on that kind of tested my goofy starter loadout, but yeah. Yeah, the machine gun. That is the that's the machine gun with the least amount of ammo by, like, a tremendous margin. Like, I think by half. But I'm using it specifically because it has the highest heat value per shot. So I'm pairing it with the howitzer to try and get some heat damage stacked on top. So that's when you see their numbers just going like they're fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Life points. That's because they're burning. I burned them. Plazen. Born in the working class slums, he recently lost everything after his city sector was deemed unfit for habitation and closed. Typifies the average blue-collar citizen trying to eke out a living under corporate oppression. Yeah, does the average blue-collar citizen have a giant robot? Is that a thing in this universe? Oh fuck! Oh, that's crazy. Oh my god. I kind of love that. Nice attention to detail. Yeah, I imagine that'd be a really good way for somebody like going undercover to acquire a Robob for clandestine operations. The working class slums as opposed to the elite slums. No, the you know, the fucking welfare queen slums. Obviously. Whoops. AC named Jolka. I'm so incredibly lost. We're talking about two different mech series. Staff's on Gundam. No, it's fine. Gravis BT, he gets lost easily. Leads the simple life. Hunt lizard. Eat wet food. Yum yum yum. Oh, fuck! Perhaps the setting doesn't give me welfare queen. I mean, someone from our world wrote it, so... And in our world, people think that's a thing for some reason. So... That was my guess. Yeah, I want to meet the fucking Armored Core welfare queens. You know they would rock the fucking revolution. Does the controller ever show up again? The controller hasn't showed up. That's the name of the AI that runs society in this game. Okay, I gotta get out of the arena. I could spend all fucking day in the arena. I gotta I gotta remember what the game is like. Oh fuck, that one's fun. We'll come back to that. Alright, what does Crest want from me now? Good job, idiots. Because it is. It's like a miniature, but it's actually is designed to look like that. Oh fuck! Put that on his gravestone. Gives you PTSD for games you haven't played. Nine Boss Seraph. Ooh. I don't think that texture's supposed to do that. Getting a little flippity. Fine, I'm sure it's just the cutscene. Swoosh! And it's over. Oh? Good gasp. They tricked me. Gotcha! Yeah, if you thought it was the real one, that would just make it more convincing. Thought they detonate the bridge. I mean, in a lot of games, wouldn't put it past them. Ordered Sector 302 sailed the other day. Please be advised this area is now off limits. Closure was deemed necessary in order to counter the recent increase in terrorist activity. How does closing down a sector help with... never mind. Philosophies of those responsible are in direct conflict with the... and the situation has spun out of control. They don't think like us. Exploring a number of different options for dealing with this threat, and we ask that citizens assist us in our efforts. How on earth would they assist? Even. If they wanted to, which, fat chance. Brain is fried from playing a game where I couldn't figure out the controls because there's absolutely no feedback. Oh yeah, that sounds really disorienting. I'm sorry. Huh. I feel like we're doing a lot of cleanup last few missions. It's my first partner. Not counting consorts, because that costs money. So why would I do that? But this one's free! I don't know, this is like my 6th mission, somewhere around there. We're not far. Shit! That was weird. That guy's voice clip got cut off like he was shot or something. I think that's the biggest they get. And somehow also the fastest they get. The fuck? Oh, great. Knock the lights out again. Squirrely little bastard. I still think that's the ideal size for, like, as realistic a giant robot as you can make. Like Tachikoma size, kind of. Because beyond that, you're just looking at something that is too big a target for not enough benefit. It's slower, it's clunkier. It's not going to be well armored, paradoxically, because it has joints in order to move more flexibly. Like, the point of comparison people always use is tanks, because that's, like, that's the big military vehicle that everyone came up with in our timeline, and there's a reason it's shaped the way it is. If your giant robot can't beat a tank, then why not just use tanks, you know? And of course, we know the most important answer is they look cool. Of course, tanks can be cool. It's Trafalgar! God damn it, Trafalgar. Did you knock out the lights? Nice. Okay. I mean, that's pretty cheap for an insurrection. Quite a pilot, Raven. Yeah, thanks. You're quite a voice actor. Every mecha setting needs at least a hand-wavy excuse for why you don't just use a tank. Okay, so I came up with one that's probably, like, way more convoluted than is necessary for my theoretical mech setting. It happens underground because AC3 was my first big mech game, and it influenced me a lot. And, resources are sort of scarce at that point because they haven't been able to, like, they don't have access to, like, mining facilities or, you know, anywhere else to work metal. So they kind of just have to work with what they have. And at the point in the setting where the story begins, a lot of, like, overtly military tech has been decommissioned to use the parts for other things. So a lot of people are just, like, modifying construction robots and turning them into, like, weapons of war once they get the itch to fight each other again. I don't know, rate my excuse. And the reason the construction robots are, like, humanoid is so they can perform finer tasks in hazardous areas that, like, a person couldn't go. Okay, so we defended Nair Bridge's construction. Now we can destroy it if we want. I take a break to decompress. Hey, fair enough. Thanks for hanging out, Graf. Or safeguard water supply. That sounds important. Not as convoluted as Gundam. Minovsky particles. Oh no. Thanks, Graf. Appreciate it. Jeez, what is up with everyone in the fucking toxins? Why is your opponent a Batman villain? With the money to field a small army of attack helicopters and automated rockets. No, this is the other one. I'm taking down a terrorist cell that is trying to poison the water supply. Yep. Sorry, they pay higher. Okay, so this mission is unique in that it is annoying. I have to find the correct room. And this is not it. Because there's all these little platforms with doorways leading into the dam. And you only need to explore a couple of them. But no one bothered to tell me where, like, the devices are planted or where the important shit is in here. I just gotta sort it out myself. Oh, and one of the doors is locked. Yup. That's... It gets a little silly to think, like, that console could not be reached by 10 people standing on each other's heads. Is that literally just for ACs? Why? Why did you do that? Okay, Gate 5. So, the next one just opened. That means it's the important one. I guess it's not that annoying. Find the way through. Okay, now I go to Gate 5. Yep. Kind of frustrating when, like, you are completely fresh to this game and you're like, where the fuck do I go? But there's not actually that many of them to check. So, that is nice. This game does have a habit of making you do tasks that would be much simpler if you were, like, a person, and the tasks were person-sized. But because you're in a big clunky mech that has trouble turning, suddenly it becomes very frustrating. I don't know, it's kind of part of the charm at this point to me. Ah, yes. Water. Damn. Oh, man. So, like, theoretically, it's possible to memorize the layouts and get your bearings, but in practice, it's more confusing than it is helpful. What the fuck? Hey. Did it! We paid for these giant robots, so you're gonna use these giant robots, damn it. Exactly. No. I skipped those. I was strapped for cash, and I did not want to take a risk on something that really did not seem to be impressing me so far with the marketing. So, I would trust myself a lot more if I had actually gone through and played them, because for all I know, all of my misgivings are surface level. But when I look at the way that game plays, it just feels like boxy to the extreme. It's like all of the ACs are on linear tracks that can only go in cardinal directions. No matter how high in the air they are, like there's like it goes from AC4 where there's an incredible sense of momentum, maybe too much, to not nearly enough sense of momentum. Or it like literally feels like you're moving around miniatures at that point. I just I couldn't square it in my head. It just didn't look right. And I could only imagine that would lead to clunkier gameplay as well. Because like sure, it's nice to have like smoother movement in certain directions, but I don't know. I just plus there were the big emphasis on like multiplayer content. I wasn't too sure about because at that point I had only played like one AC game with other people, so that was still very new, and not a lot of people played it. It was like, Yeah? You want to bank on that from? Does that sound like the winning formula? Use the least populous part of your flagship series as the focus for the new entry? Oh, I have to destroy Nair Bridge. Never mind. Yeah, I know. I helped them build it. Uh-huh. Oh, so they want to destroy it and blame it on Mirage. Yeah, so you use demolition charges. Got it. Just a reminder. Corporations are not your friends. Media literacy check. Except the game did it for us. I love they call this Operation Termite. I'm obliterating civilians with like a 2-ton mech. Squatters. Oh no, it's even better. You're slaughtering striking construction workers. Oh, there it is. Oh shit! Monorail kind of tanky though. Or I'm not hitting it through the fucking... Ah! There's an extra reward. I'm probably not getting it. Slice! Fuck. Oh well, I tried. Robocop 2 is shit, yeah. It will not be the last time, either. Oh, nice. I vaguely remember that name. I think it's from 2. I do know the name, I forget where I've heard it, though. Yeah, somewhere around there. How did no one catch us doing this? They did. Didn't you see the robots shooting at me? But I killed them. No witnesses. Also, the people... Right, yeah, okay. I kind of sped through those a while back, so it was like, I know that name is in there somewhere. Also, hi, welcome, Mr. Redeye. First time chatter, God bless. We're here for AC. I should play more of that. No witnesses, same way I played Dark Brotherhood. Okay, what do we got now? Eliminate intruders. Oh, is this it already? Oh no, this is a different one. I'm in every AC stream. Hell yeah. I'm talking about, comrade. You play all 5 AC3 spin-offs. Fuck yes. We don't? Yeah, Silent Line is basically just this game, but more. It's just more of a good thing. The others have some, like, some unique draws, but mostly it's just how much AC can you tolerate? And my answer, it's all of it. Actually, my answer is, what do you mean tolerate? Shoveling handfuls of AC directly into my gullet. Oh. Yeah, weirdly pristine for a place that had to be closed to habitation. I wonder if that'll be important later. Looking forward to the Ninebreaker 150 Gold Saga. I don't know what that means, but I am too. Salutes. Hey, I fought you in the arena. All right, let's see if you can beat my inferior mech. Yeah, just little guys. A trio of guys. For real. What were they thinking? Kurosubak! It's stuck on the wall there, bucko? Oh shit, I can't see his health. Okay. Legitimately a little tougher than an arena match. And all the shit's in the way. And this place sucks for fighting. Note to future private military contractors, don't fight in residential districts. It's awful for logistics. Your AC is gonna get super banged up. It's so not worth it. After the tweet blows up, I add to the thread. Oh, I meant shut down residential districts. Obviously, don't fight in occupied ones. I stand on you. See, they got tanks here, and I guess they're relying on the logic of if Giant Robot is big enough, it will simply crush the tank. But... Whoops, I destroyed a car. Well, it was in a closed down district, so hopefully it wasn't someone's, like, primary car. Nice. Raven, thank you for your help. The decision to seal off Sector 513 was out of the controller, and we must follow orders. The rules governing Laird are set in place for a reason. They maintain the delicate balance of our existence. Any sort of reckless activity has the potential to cause irreparable harm. We must rely on the controller if there is to be any hope for those living here. Keep this in mind. Why are you telling me all this? The only refuge we have. No harm must come to it. But you know the truth. The sector was, in fact, closed due to damage sustained in an earthquake. Well, next time, Raven. I mean, I've fucking been there. Like, if you're gonna lie, don't lie to my face. Whatever happened in that sector, I don't think it was closed because of earthquake damage. You think? According to everything I've been able to uncover, those who breached the sector were members of the underground organization Union. There it is! I was waiting for the name drop. Yes, the underground rebels are literally just called Union in this game. Subtle they ain't. The group thought to be behind a number of recent uprisings. They're considered a threat to Lair because many of their ideas conflict with those enforced by the controller. Exactly what they're trying to achieve, though, remains unknown. Okay, so so they've got wrong ideas, but they don't actually know what they're doing with them. That sounds like a few modern movements I could name. Ooh. Now that I think about it, there have been an unusual number of sector closures during recent years. Could union activities have something to do with this? What is going on in Layered? Okay, now here's my question, right? The controller is an AI. How does it have the sophistication to single out an organization and deem that they are undermining its efforts in any respect? I mean, obviously, this is a more advanced AI than anything we have. Like, this might be worthy of being called one, but also, like, I don't know. You get some communication from the controller, and it doesn't seem that smart to me. Oh shit, these missions are hard. I'm gonna need to modify my loadout for either one, I think. In which case, let's make more money! Underhouse. Now this is a cohesive design. That just looks like a thunderbolt raining from the heavens. Oh shit, I'm still on my mission build. It's actually good that they're different colors, because I can tell at a glance when I'm about to make a horrible mistake. This guy's on biped legs. He's got a weapon that I know for a fact you have to kneel to use. Is he just gonna cheat? He sure is! Well, they weren't kidding about the peals of thunder. I'm behind you, stupid. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. Oh, I am. It's funny, when you're on someone's flank, they just start, like, flying really high. It's like, if I go up, they can't get me. Ah, fuck. Damn, I couldn't stand on him. Whew. A rifle was honestly more threatening than the cannon. Roommate's buying me chips tomorrow, and I'm very happy about that because I'm broke. Hey, chips. Congratulations on your new rank. Awarding you. Oh, right arm part. I got an actual reward. Let's go. Oh shit! Okay, well, I'm overweight with this configuration, but I got the grenade launcher. I'm sure I'll be using that at some point. With a good number of wins under his belt, both arena fans and competitors alike keep close watch on this Raven. Though still too early to make a reliable assessment, most see a lot of promise and look forward to watching him compete at the sea level. So this is weird. This guy's like a playa. And I talk about the polish and grace of his combat style. My brother in Christ, you're in a tank. How do you be graceful in a tank? Oh god! Quite the ladies, man! No, no, don't turn around! I really do not want him getting locked onto me again. See, this is why I love the quick turn extension. It's a hard counter to an entire, like, leg type. Same way you come up and backstab someone in tank treads, I guess. Dude, I'm coming just looking at it. Oh my god. His machine is pretty phallic. You got 4 whole barrels pointed right at you. On that echidna style. Ox. See, again, like, you're supposed to be talking these guys up, aren't you? It's like, an itchy trigger finger, limited ammo reserves, and target acquisition issues leave most wondering how this pilot ever got as far as he has. He's made improvements to his AC's ammunition stores, but the underlying problems remain. Can you imagine being that guy and reading that description? Like, fuck, man. I fought hard to get to the C rank. You do me like that? No, it's libel. Imprint. I only know that because of Spider-Man. Like most people, I have a feeling. Okay, so apparently quad legs have trouble following me as well. Make that 2 leg types. I underestimated how much they're just tanks but worse in these early games. Oh god! When he does acquire a target, it hurts like the dickens. I sit on you. Fuck. Sorry, playing with cats, not really watching the stream or chat. God bless. Come back to leave dumb, snarky comments. Oh, man. I'm not gonna... I had a joke, but I won't. It's rude. Nice. Hey, thanks for joining me. And for inspiring the latest Armored Core binge. Could always use more. Take care. The beer? Oh, Hazel sneaking in and griefing me again. Oh, let's see. Been about 3 hours. Fuck it, we got more in the tank. Oh, Shadow Age. Love this guy. Look at its emblem! The bear. A close-range combatant who disregards all damage inflicted on his AC as he blind rushes the enemy. Now that's my boy! Most pilots go out of their way to avoid Grinder. I wonder why. Is that bear boxing? You didn't fancy a conversation about a 9/11 picture? No, I honestly didn't. Well, surprise, surprise. We like the same thing! Oh, he can't keep up with my turn speed, though. Which is fair. Who can? What? Oh, God. Okay, alright, he's got some tricks up his sleeve. He's got some rabbits in his hat. Damn, he gets it, like, really quickly when I start circling around him. He's like, just turn the other way, dingus. And then he does it, and he's fine. But not fine enough. I sit on you. I love that no one not in the Discord would get the 9/11 picture joke. I don't even get the 9/11 picture joke, and I put in the Discord. Ah, greetings, we'll see you later. That's that's an awkward name to address out loud. Hi, we'll see you later. See you later. Hi. Welcome. An AC fan, I pray. Looking for a video game series with the best menu music? I think I've come to the right place. Oh, you sure have. This track is known as Artificial Sky. There's a lot of versions of it on the soundtrack. It's kind of like the it's the motif. We got Bad Brain. Prefers using weapons like flamethrowers and napalm. Uh-huh. One of his favorite ploys is to lull unsuspecting pilots into believing he's made a fatal error, only to realize too late that they've been set up. Is the AI actually capable of replicating that? Like, is it nuanced enough? Parrot's the perfect rose from AC5. Nice. I don't think I've heard that one. That was funny. I just went... We bumped noses, and then I left. Your flames are too slow to catch me. You get with realistic AI as a villain. I mean, I guess it depends on your definition of realistic. Oh yeah, I haven't been checking how much money I'm making. Striking good looks and phenomenal combat skill have earned her a fan base rivaling that of any other arena pilot. See, that I can believe. She values their encouragement and repays them with memorable performances every time she steps into the arena. AC niche. That looks pretty niche to me. I think that's one of the support missile extensions. You get a lot of use out of that? Not against me. Even if she doesn't win, people will love her. Oh, then she won't mind losing. Sounds like an influencer. Oh my god. Imagine a streamer, AC mercenary. That's the modern take. I actually kind of love that idea now that I say it out loud. And I'm not talking about the saccharine, like, Hololive type shit. I'm talking about, like Elena and Beastie Ball. Is Elena? I keep forgetting her name. The, like, what's up freaks type shit. Just the little gamer goblin. Hey, it's Trafalgar. Alright, let's see. Join the arena with a single purpose. Locate the Raven who betrayed him and mete out his own brand of justice. The plan was set in motion shortly after learning that his quarry retreated to the sanctuary of the arena, complete with a new identity. Ah. Would it be? I'm actually not sure if there is any indication that they're on the arena. I'd be surprised if there's an actual streaming service for real mercenaries. Watched by billionaires to kill people in Africa. I mean, sobering thought, but I think the worst part is I can't argue. What's up, freaks? Today we're yeah, today we're quashing a striking union. What is up, YouTube? Today we're crossing the picket line. Woo! Almost ran out of bullets. Not out of grenades, though. Of course. Don't use the howitzer a lot. I mean, it just has better ammo efficiency, like, by far, than my left-hand weapon, so. I try to be sparing with it because it's a lot harder to hit with it. It's, it doesn't really have its own lock-on. A lot of the, left-hand weapons sort of just ape off of whatever the right-hand lock-on mechanism is. Let's see, hostile. Short-tempered and headstrong, Hostile rushes into battle with weapons blazing in the hopes of claiming quick, decisive victories. This lack of restraint carries over to all aspects of his life, and he is usually trying to escape one predicament after another. This is one of the Duke boys. That mech has no arms or legs. Yeah, it's more aerodynamic. And it's about to be aerodynamic. Sorry. You deserve better than that. Okay. He touched tips with me. I'm sorry, that's what it is. You have to agree. Like, based on the placement. Like and reblog, you agree. Yes! I landed on I love you, Nova. Please only change for the better. No promises. The scrying network is called Witch. The Witch streamer. Oh, that's good. Viewers can donate small bits of magic power. Oh, yeah, it's like Eye of Newt. Hey, follower! Please tell me that actually showed up. Oh, wait, that's kinda messed up. Okay, well, thank you. We'll see you later. Welcome to the Rudies. Apologies for my stream graphic. It's a little fucky. Methinks the jump to Linux may have screwed up a few commands. Utilizing his AC's mobility to great effect. Runs rings around his opponents, patiently waiting for an opportunity to strike. Worries constantly about the well-being of his daughter, who ran away hoping to become Herself. I know that icon. You're Regina's dad. The name also made it look like hi bye again. Yeah, a little bit. I guess it's a good name in that respect. It is like a built-in joke. Yeah, Regina had that same, or like a very similar icon. It was like, it had different colors and the snake was facing a different way. But otherwise it was extremely similar. So Merkin runs in the family. Much to Dad's chagrin. I don't know, if I actually ended up being a mercenary, I feel like I'd just be happy if my children didn't think I was like a disgrace to society and hadn't morally failed them by existing. Not that I necessarily want them to get wrapped up in dangerous work, but you know, not really my call. Hope Regina doesn't die tragically, as informed to us by email. I don't think so. Street Enemy. Piloting Static Man. These names are getting weird. Girls will literally make burger. Damn. True! I made burger earlier today. Like, actually. I had a burger and 2 hot dogs for lunch. I call it picnic food, because every time I go to a picnic, there's burgers and hot dogs, and that's all I have. So let's see. Discontent with his impoverished upbringing, this pilot immersed himself in the criminal underworld, eventually rising to a position of wealth. He accepts missions based solely on their monetary value, and greed rules his every waking hour. This is like a New Jack City character? Like, what the fuck? Mercs in Africa defend endangered animals and kill poachers with force for money between other jobs. Interesting. For how, like, prolific they are in fiction, I honestly don't know that much about, like, real-world mercenaries or their history. I mean, I know that, like, there's basically never been a group of them or an organization that was as straight-laced and like overtly good in their aims as a lot of the romanticized ones. But you know, that's the same shit we do to pirates, so it's not that big a deal, I guess. So long as we remember, draw a line between fiction and history. Hence media literacy check. And get the fuck over here. Apparently he's close quarters enemy. Oh no, he wants to engage on his terms. I see. Damn it. Fucking here. Couple more shots and I got him. Oh, he landed on the thingy. The, like, doorway. One more. One more. Stand still. Gotti. Sit on you. So you're telling me they're queer laced? We're mercs, so Deadpool. God. It like... I hate remembering that Deadpool is canonically gay. Or bi, or whatever it is. He is the straightest bi man I've ever seen. Like, that is so tacked on. Named after a legendary king who turned everything that he touched into gold, the pilot refers to her AC's close-range cannons as the king's right hand. In this case, what they touch turns to scrap, not gold. Me and Barchetta were close once. Nice. So they got jokes. Oh, and look, her right arm is actually painted differently. That's a nice touch. If FromSoft makes a tournament-ready AC game, they'll start following that series. I won't. That is not where FromSoft belongs. That's all I know about Deadpool. I don't follow Marvel. Well, no, to be fair, you know one other thing. He's got a mouth on him. Okay, hard counter tank treads. Wonder what happened to Barchetta and Midas. I don't know, but they're both tanks with grenade launchers, so maybe maybe they were maybe they were competing for space in the meta. What do you think of Deadpool? I don't know. Kind of over him. I feel like the novelty of Deadpool is not as novel, particularly in Marvel, as they make it out to be. Like, whatever you want from Deadpool, you could probably get out of a good Spider-Man comic. Or at least whatever's worthwhile that you want. The rest of it is just like edgy teenage Redditor bait. What I've seen. Or like very dated, also random humor. Like extremely dated. It's painful how corporate it sounds on occasion. With her icy one-eyed stare and distinct red eye patch, this Aces pilot makes quite a first impression. She never works alone when taking on mission assignments, and while not a superb pilot, her skill level can safely be rated as above average. Well, I hope so. She's on the high end of C rank. Does she not take missions alone because she lost an eye on a mission? That's going on? I haven't seen Deadpool do any actual mercenary work in the movies. That is a good point. Oh, God! Got the lock with the chain gun. Fuck! She's squirrely! Ah, fuck! Oh, I had such a good joke ready. I was gonna jump on her head and then go, now who's above average? The good joke is how fucking stupid that joke is, and the utter confidence with which I sell it. As per usual with me. Oh, fuck this guy. I know this guy. He stopped so many streaks before. Bremen. That emblem is pretty good, though. Decked out in a full complement of missile launchers, this AC was built specifically for long-range combat. Pilot hates close contact and prefers to strike from a distance. Most consider him a coward, and he's known to have a heavy trigger finger. Alright then, coward. Let's do it. AC does kind of look like a chicken. Did you do that on purpose, or...? God. Move, please. How did he get behind me so fast? You fucking don't, you bastard! I will not lose my streak to you again! Whew. Bitch. That was scary. It actually brought me down to red health. Fuck that guy. Congratulations on beating Bremen. Ooh, optional part. Op Eli. Improves energy shield coverage. That is useless to me, Crest. Thank you. I've literally no use for that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Impulse! A young pilot often referred to as Arena's Breeze. His most cherished possession is a white gold belt buckle that belonged to his father, also a Raven. His close-in combat style emulates his father's, and he is well liked by the older spectators. Ah. The family tradition. The Close Ranger. Woof! Right in my face, though? Oh, shit! His dad taught him some neat tricks. Just straight up canceled that one. Sometimes these guys OB and I'm like, that's how fast my normal boost is. Are you good? Wait. He has it too. You son of a bitch. Clasps hands. Sit on you. Ah! I almost trick shot my way on top of him. Did you see that, though? He had the quick turn apparatus. That's how he could keep up with me. It really is so fucking important for close range fighting in this. Faust. Nicknamed the Sorcerer. He has an unsettling habit of disappearing into thin air after combat. What? Bro is magic? He prefers to launch attacks while airborne, and those AC may look delicate. Opponents underestimate it at their own peril. AC name Magus. Oh, I am not pronouncing it Magus. I wish I was nicknamed the Sorcerer. Yeah, I never had any, like, baller nicknames. The hell are you doing up there? Oh, well, it did say he likes to fight up there. Gotta come down sometime, Magic Man. It's not until upper B rank we get to the dudes who can just fly forever. Bitch, I'll come up there. My UI is screaming, but my number is bigger. That's all we care about. Sit on you. Bwomp. This game did the Bwomp before, the fucking Christopher Nolan movie. Shit, what's it called? The one, the dream one? Inception. This game did the Bwomp before Inception. Put that shit in their hand. Also, yeah, as you can see, I may no longer proceed. I have to be a higher rank in missions. Currently, my Raven rank is C, so that's the highest I can go. My playthroughs are always arena heavy at the start. But I mean, can you blame me? Look at that fat payout! CCL-01-NER. Good name. I'm gonna buy this to compare to my existing chest. Yeah, I know, all those numbers are bad, but aren't the ones I'm worried about. Maximum weight is lower as well. Lower boost power, 3,000. Energy drain to 10k. Discharge heat, 980. Oh, that goes down. More option slots. Missile response is worse. Cooling doesn't take too big a hit. We're gonna get tuned for maximum boost here. I guess I don't need a lot of turning speed with the extension doing some of the heavy lifting. What is my turning speed on this? 118. There are a few of these. 15, 110, 14, 120. Ugh. How does that compare in terms of armor rating? Oh. Damn. Pretty good. And arms. Can we improve the arms? Well. Reaction speed. I actually don't know if you want that higher or lower. MLMMM, your legs are gay? Oh, my legs have always been gay. Any legs attached to me are gay as fuck. Cause you know I'd be crossing them shits in my chair to the point that I have knee problems in my 30s. I never sat straight up a day in my life. Yeah, I don't know if reaction speed is good when it's high or low. Any problems in your 30s? Yeah, I know, some people get them even sooner. To be honest, I've had them since my 20s. That spells bad news for debilitating crisscross applesauce addiction. I'm telling you. It's basically off limits for me now. Very sad. I've had some form of knee problem since my 8. I'm sorry. Oh. That sucks, legitimately. Mam MX Re. Really? Okay, I want to compare this one. I don't know if I actually want it, but... Yep, drains higher. What does energy supply do for arms again? Auxiliary energy provided to the weapon on the left arm. Okay, so maybe we'll keep this for the mission build. But, like, honestly, I don't think the defenses are enough of an improvement for the arena. Oh wait, that's what I'm changing. I need a new head part. The head looks ridiculous. Can I find something with a decent radar so that I don't need a back radar? Scanning intervals 60, 56, 15. Alright, so if I want to look like a battle droid, I can use this. A bit more reasonable, but still looks goofy as fuck. I'm gonna see if I can get away with the Sky Eye. Like, easily the best looking head in this game. Oh my god, but all the numbers go down! Crest, come on! All that for some radar? Alright, actually... Let's just see how well this runs. Combat. I guess I could have just compared it to the back part, but... I also kind of want to see it in action. Oh god, okay, no, that is not gonna cut it. That went from, like, actual radar to fucking slideshow. Oh, hell no. If anyone makes an AC movie, I demand all the fights where the AC's hopping around in circles. So do I! Wouldn't be AC otherwise. Boing boing bang bang, hell yeah. How you fucking do it! Okay, so... having this head for radar is pointless because it sucks. And it also sucks in every other respect. So I guess I'm going back to the fucking dumpy-ass dome head. Alright, just pick based on other criteria. Yeah, that is a biosensor. No ECM canceller. Which of these do have that? You have that. That's funny. None of these have both a biosensor and an ECM. I guess that's conflicting tech. Computer type detailed. I mean, that doesn't tell me a whole lot, guys. Boing boing bang bang is my ideal chest. Hell yeah to that as well. Cheers. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna get this one. Because I like how this one looks. And it does give me more AP. So sue me. I made one part choice based on appearances. Of course, I can't say it's a great match for the rest of it, but I don't know. I still think it's cool. Okay, just so we don't end on like 30 minutes of customization, let's pop into one mission and see if we can hack it through one of these. Crest and Mirage. And capsule theft. I remember this one. This one sucks. We'll do this one. Oh. I love how these corporations are just like, yeah, fucking kill their workers. Whatever, dude. Who cares? This is like the ideal world to libertarians. All military contracting is independent, and if you can afford it, you can hire an army. Senator Armstrong approved. Yeah, kinda. I will try. Shit, lost one already. Man, I'm trying, but they could have hired somebody else to help with this. Shit. You didn't need that anymore, right? Have they gotten every single piece of the convoy so far? Am I doing anything? Oh my god, the way these things move is infuriating. Yeah, no shit. If I had any control over that lane, believe me, it'd be done already. I don't think a single worker is making it out of this mine alive. Stand the fuck still! Man, what do you think I'm doing? Okay, finally I cleared the ones that... Oh, I was gonna say, the ones that got out into the open. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna lose it. You're a bitch! And so's your friend. Stop shooting defenseless trucks! Have you no honor? Don't get mowed down by me instead. Why don't you pick on someone bigger than you? Damn it, I thought they spawned further back. So, would you believe me if I told you there is a bonus reward on this mission for not letting a single part of the convoy get destroyed? I think this has to be one of the most annoying missions to S rank in the entire game. Okay, whatever. It's over. Fuck that mission. But hey, good news. We don't have to do it anymore. I put it behind me. You're welcome, future me. For the next stream. Okay. Raven rank B! Next time. I gotta leave some... So you're gonna S-rank it, yeah? I've already S-ranked all this shit in my own time. That's proof enough for me. I have nothing left to prove to the internet. I am as good at this game as I care to be. For me, and no one else. Next time on Raven rank B. Hey, I'm gonna get higher than that. No damage run next stream. Shut up! There are people who have run this entire game on the default loadout. And that kind of boggles my mind, because I know a few missions are going to be a pain in the ass with nothing but the default rifle and missile launcher and energy sword. Yeah, I will not be attempting that on stream. Maybe on my own time. Sounds harrowing. AC no A-press. Something like that, yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for joining me, everybody. I'm glad I got such a turnout for a game that is very important to me. I'd argue this is in like my top 5 of all time. I'd have to sit and think about it to make sure, but it's definitely a contender for one of my favorite games ever. And it was a little chaotic this time, but I hope you enjoyed watching. I will definitely be picking this up again soon. It is, if you move at a decent pace, it's honestly not that long of a game. There's obviously a lot to do, a lot to explore, but for someone who knows what they're doing, it's pretty brisk, so I don't expect it to take very many streams. And, yeah, that's kind of all I have on the docket at the moment, but keep your eyes peeled, you know where to be for announcements on other games I might be streaming in the future. As usual, if you have any money to kick over to my tip jar, it's always appreciated, never expected. I am not going to plug my VODs channel because I have been neglecting to upload to that again. So, gotta get back on that grind. But soon, we will catch up, and you will be able to view my actual most recent streams on YouTube forever. I still, as far as I know, have all the VODs, except for the one Dark Souls one that got lost. That still haunts me to this day. I'm gonna have to play Dark Souls again. I lost the last fucking video. Not gonna get into it. but I think I have everything else. Yeah, I didn't even know. Like, Ko-fi just does that. That's insane. Then you can do your highlight edits. I mean, that's what I tell myself I've been putting it off for. It's not a very good excuse, but I have used it as one. But yeah, I really do need to get on highlights as well. Trust me. I will be screaming from the mountaintops when and if I finally... Can I help? I don't think so. No. Unless you can edit video. And then I would have to, like, teach you my editing style. So. But yeah, I should be back soon with more Armored Core. Keep an eye out for other game announcements. I think I'm not going to go crazy in September because I do want to like plan some stuff out for October. That's usually a big streaming month for me. So we'll play some mech and then see about the rest. I know you're still waiting on more Deltarune. It is coming, trust me. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye.